Hey everybody, it's Designer Bag Lady. I haven't been around in a while because, life, kids, just whatever. So I haven't done videos in a while. And right now I'm on Van Island, so I haven't been doing a lot of shopping. I will be doing some videos about my, favorite bags of the moment, my most used bags, least used bags, some tag videos and stuff like that. But I've kind of taken a break. So right now, what I'm going to do is a video about the semi-annual sale and my collection of candles from Bath& Body Works and Yankee Candle. I'll compare them, contrast them, talk about the fragrance notes. I'm not a professional at this. I don't know all the lingo. I'll do my best to explain what I mean. And if you're into candles and collections and fragrances and aromatherapy, then you will probably like this video. I hope you do. But I will get back to my, bag videos soon. I just thought that I've got such a collection and I've done so much shopping that I really should share it because nobody in my life wants to hear about it. So maybe you do. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Bath & Body Works. No specific order, but I will tell you if I already had it, if I bought it in May, end of May, like when they were just having sales, or if I bought it during semi-annual sale. So I'm doing like a collection slash haul video together. Okay, so let me just start with this one called Comfort. Comfort is the vanilla patchouli scent. Hopefully you can see that. It's like, like an off-white candle. Um, it's, it's very, very strong. I have not burned this yet, but it's a very strong smell, spicy smell that reminds me of like when you go to a spa, which is why I really wanted it. And sorry, I keep looking away from the camera. I can't get used to recording on the phone and looking at like a specific spot. Anyway, it says vanilla absolute and patchouli oil calms the mind to encourage relaxation, creates a sense of harmony. Ooh. So to me, it was just very relaxing, soft but spicy, and strong. Like I feel like it's going to have a good throw. And let me say something about these candles. There are Yankee candles scents, Yankee candle scents that I will always return for. I mean, I absolutely love Yankee candle scents. And there are ones that I just will always return for. But the Bath & Body Works candles, even though they don't have as many scents that I love as Yankee Candle does, the throw on these candles, normally, like most of them, is insane. Like, the throw is so good. Yankee Candle scents, most of them, the throw is not good. I don't know if it changed from years ago or if they were always like that. Because when I used to buy a lot of candles, I was single, I was living at home, and I was burning them like in one room. Now that I'm living in a townhouse and it's like 4 floors, I need something strong. So I don't know if Yankee Candle was always weak on a lot of their scents or if it's new, but I've heard a lot of people complaining about it, so I know it's not just me. But anyway, so the throw is amazing. The soy, I'll go on to the next candle and then talk about soy. I just got this one too, the Lakeside Sunrise. Really cute, looks like a little sweater. It says sparkling bergamot, pristine blue water, sugared citrus, creamy sandalwood with essential oils. I don't know how to describe this one. I mean, I guess I just did. But it reminds me of like, just, it's hard to explain sometimes these smells because they remind you of places and things and people that you can't really like explain. But it's like this citrusy vanilla, like it's got enough citrus to be sweet and yummy, but it's not like sharp and not too bright. That's a word I like to use when something's really like, when it's not a warm scent. So it's slightly bright, not overly so. Little bit of that vanilla, a little bit of the water, like when you're by the water. That's what it reminds me of. And I love this cutesy little label. So I got 2 of the Comfort and 2 of the Lakeside Sunrise. The fact that they make these with soy, and they have 3 wicks, of course. By the way, make sure that your wicks are centered. Make sure that, you know, you don't have them shoved to one side or another, or whatever, because they're not going to burn right. But if you check your wicks and you make sure that you don't leave them too long, you know, I do like a 1/4 inch. I think 1/8 of an inch is a bit short. That's just my preference. But if you do them like 1/4 of an inch and you keep on that, and you always burn it until you get a full pool, wax pool, which means, of course, if it all melts evenly, right? I just learned all these things, so I figure maybe you are learning too. But the wax pool, meaning when everything is completely liquid at the top. If you wait for that to happen and you keep your wicks trimmed, it's going to burn like a charm. And I've had no problem with these burning. They burn super evenly. It takes like 45 minutes before you get a full wax pool. Yankee, most of their candles, other than the wood wicks, that's another story. Most of their candles will take like 5 to 6 hours to fully pool out. Like 4 to 5 hours if I'm using like a, what do you call it, a lamp shade, I don't, I'm using the wrong word, the shade thing that looks like a little lampshade. Okay, if you use a shade, or if you use like a hurricane, which is like a new thing I learned too, which is like those big glass like cylinders, or if you're using the Alumalids, it could take maybe 4 hours. But normally, if I'm going to light, here's another one, Ciao Bella. If I'm going to light one of these, if I have an hour or two, I'll light it, I'll smell it as long as I'm home, and then when I go out, I don't leave anything lit. I just put it out, and it's got a full wax pool, and I didn't ruin the candle by lighting it for 1 or 2 hours. With the Yankee candles, and I'm not trying to put down Yankee candles, I love Yankee candles, they're amazing, they're just very high maintenance, and their throw is not as good, it's just the truth. But anyhow, I'll still keep buying them. What was I saying? So with these, you only need like an hour or two. When I light a Yankee candle, I have to be like, okay, am I going to be home for 5 or 6 hours? Like at least 5 hours? Or else I won't light it. And that's why I normally end up lighting them at the end of the day. Anyway, so Sweet Tiramisu is the Ciao Bella. I grabbed one just because everyone was talking about the scent, and it's just so cute with the little, I don't know, moped, whatever you call that thing. And, you know, I just wanted to try it, so I haven't burnt it yet. Whipped sweet cream, vanilla sponge cake, fresh brewed Italian espresso with essential oils. So, also another off-white candle. I smell the coffee note. I smell vanilla. I smell cake. I smell, I smell the sweetness of the sweet cream. So, I mean, on cold sniff, as they call it, I definitely am getting all the notes that they're talking about. So I'm hoping when I burn it, I will too. It's a very light scent, though. It's not overpowering at all. Okay, after I do this video, I may run and get a couple more. Okay, so I only got one of those. This one, Relax. This one I got at the last sale, but it's so nice that I had to include it. It's called Relax, Black Chamomile. Now, I have probably 15 of the Black Chamomile body washes. I use it at night to just chill out. I love it. That's why I bought this candle. It's beautiful. I only bought one because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it, whatever. But I have so many candles that I don't always get to all of them. So by the time I was like, you know what, I should have gotten more, they already didn't have them anymore, and now I'd have to get them on like eBay for double the price, which is insane. So I'm waiting to see what happens, if they bring it back or if I find a decent price on eBay, because right now they want like 30 bucks for one, which is more than you'd pay in the store. So Relax Black Chamomile, made with bamboo charcoal extract and chamomile essential oil. All I know, it smells spicy, but soft, relaxing, just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a spa smell. It's a relaxing smell. I have the foaming hand soaps. I love it, but I only got one of these. I'm bummed. Key lime pie, people. Key lime pie. Look, I know not everybody's into food smells. My husband isn't for sure. My kids, depends on the scent. But this one says, key lime pie scented candle, zesty key lime, graham cracker crust, dollop of meringue. I've got to tell you, the lime in this is so delicious. It's such a fresh lime smell. To me, anyway, it smells like a fresh lime, but my mouth is watering right now. How embarrassing. It smells like a fresh lime, but at the same time, it's got that bakery note, so you really get that baked crust and the lime. It's just really delicious, really nice. It's not a sharp, bright citrus where it like smacks you in the face, but it's a very, very strong candle with a very good throw. And it's like a mint green. It's so, so cute. It's not coming out as green, is it? No, it's actually coming out pretty true to life. Anyway, so I enjoyed this so much, I ended up with 7. So, love, love. Mahogany teakwood, girls and boys. Mahogany teakwood. I ended up getting only 4 of these, 2 of the regular and then 2 of the high intensity. Believe it or not, I have not burned these, even though I have 4 of them and I've been holding on to them for months. I got these before the sale, but I think they were part of the sale, but I really, really, really love them. It's definitely got a cologne undertone. So if you're not into that, I wouldn't go for it. They have the foaming hand soap in this, and I love it. And my husband and my kids love it too. They're like, it smells like daddy. So that's their way to say it smells like cologne or aftershave. Rich mahogany, black teakwood, dark oak, and frosted lavender. I didn't even realize there was lavender in there. I love it. It's cologne-y, but soft and just delicious. And it's another one that I can't get enough of. So I only got 4 of these because my main thing with this scent is the foaming soaps. So I have probably 20 of those. I love them. We go through hand soap in this house with little kids and a puppy, believe me. This I just threw in here just because I happen to own it. I bought this like last year. I have 2 of them. Coconut leaves. It reminds me of my childhood. I don't know what it is. It reminds me of like scented erasers, or yeah, scented erasers. It reminds me of scented erasers when I was a kid, like those fruity scented erasers. Coconut husk, beachside palm, juicy tangerine. I usually don't go for scents that have oranges or tangerines in them. I don't know why, or peaches. I'm not into really that, but this just has a hint of it. It's definitely like the bamboo, palm, like with a hint of fruitiness and a hint of scented eraser. I love it. So I have just 2 of those because it's a pretty strong scent, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be in love with it. Ladies and gentlemen, blueberry pie. I know that you're either loving it or hating it. I feel like, now look how cool that is. It looks like, you know, it looks like the 4th of July, doesn't it? When it lights up, just like with the lights from above, which by the way are giving me awful shadows. I look 100 years old. But anyway, I'm in the basement. It lights up like this when it's burning. It's so pretty. It's funny. The reason I bought this is not because it smells like authentic blueberry pie and oh, it's so authentic. Like, that's not why I bought it. It's got a really good throw. This one I would say has probably like a 7-8 throw, maybe an 8. Like, it's got a good throw. But like I said, I've got an open concept where I've got 4 floors and it's all open, and so I can usually smell everything on the 2nd floor. This one I don't smell on the 2nd floor as much as the others. That's why I'm saying it's like maybe an 8, 7, 8, whereas some of the other ones you can smell on the 2nd floor easily. It reminds me of the boxed blueberry muffins that I used to make when I lived at home back in the day, like 20 years ago. So old. And so that's what it reminds me of, is the boxed blueberry muffins, and it had like the dehydrated blueberries. So it smells like that powdery mix and those blueberries that I don't even know if they were real. But I have to be honest with you, that's why I love it. Not because it smells like blueberry pie, because I've never eaten blueberry pie, and I'm not a blueberry eater. But it smells like blueberry muffins I used to have. That's the only blueberry item I've ever eaten. And it smells exactly like it to me. So if you know what I'm talking about, comment, let me know. So I bought 6 of these. And this lady at the store was like, oh, I saw that before the... I asked if they had any more. They only had 1 left. I had 5 at home. And I wanted like 10. And the guy at the store was like, oh no, we're sold out. And then he goes, oh, wait a minute, I found one. And I was like, ah, thank you. I was like all excited. And I was telling my parents this, and they're like, do people think you're strange when you go to the store and get all excited because they found a candle for you? I'm like, no, they work there. They get it. She's like, I think they might think you're a little weird. I'm like, okay, Mom. But I was like, yay, oh, thank you so much. And the lady goes, oh, I was just looking at that one. And I was like, okay. And she's like, oh, can I at least smell it? And I'm like, okay, stranger, let me help you sniff. Like, it was so weird. It's like, oh, it's really good. I'm like, yeah, it reminds me when I was a kid, da-da-da, what I just said to you. And then I'm like, thank you so much for finding it. I really appreciate it. Like, every store I go to is out of it. And she goes, well, I actually found it. I was looking at it before he grabbed it. And I was thinking of smelling it and looking at it. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, all right, thanks a lot. I'm going to go pay. You know, I appreciate it. And she's like, hey, remember, I found it. Because, like, my daughter would like that candle. I'm like, yeah, mine like it, too. It was just the weirdest. I was like, is this, like, Eileen's basement where she's gonna jump me for the last like t-shirt? Like, it was so weird. Anyway, so love, 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 and got 6 of them. Cactus Blossom. They have since changed the formula as well as the glass and the sticker and like the whole deal, the label. They keep changing them. It's so weird. Sometimes there'll be 3 of the same exact candle with different looks, different colors, different color wax. It's so weird. This has the off-white wax too. It's just a very fruity, flowery scent. And I'm not a flowery scent kind of person at all. I have allergies, and like, so anything that I find here, it's been through the test, because if I smell it and I can feel it up at the top of my sinuses and my eyeballs, I'm like, this isn't gonna work for me. So, yeah, it's a fruity floral scent. It's just really delicious. I only have 2 of them because it is floral and I don't mess with floral very often. Cactus flower petal, sun-kissed coconut, vanilla, and sparkling lemon. So some of the coconut scents are a bit much for my allergies too, but this is just a slight bit of each thing, so it's very nice. It's very nice. So I got a couple of those. I'm going to save that one because I'll explain later. I got some Tiki Beach. Now, there's a bunch of different labels for this. These I didn't buy during the sale, but it's part of my collection. So, but they do have it at the sale last day. So anyhow, another off-white. A lot of their candles are off-white. Just hit me. Never thought about it. This is a very nice beachy scent, but not suntan lotion. I don't like suntan lotion candles. Sorry. Warm vanilla musk, orchids, and toasted coconut. So here's another one that's got a floral scent, but it's not too much. They had, I have them upstairs. I have candles all over the house, and I couldn't bring them all down the basement. It was just too much. So I didn't bring it down. But they had one that was a glass that was this color. Like, the glass was actually that color, and it had like some texture, really pretty. So I got 2 of those, and then I got 2 like this. It's just, I can definitely smell the vanilla, musk, the coconut. The orchids and the coconut are really light in this scent. I smell more of the vanilla and the musk. And then it's really, really calming and summery and beachy. It's not overpowering. And so I bought 4 of them because, again, anything that has a floral note, I'm a little nervous about. So these I already had as well, the champagne toast, but these are on sale too. I just happened to get this one. I got 2 of these, who knows, 6 months ago. Champagne toast, it's got this peachy undertone, and like I said, I'm not big on peach, so I bought 2 of these because I like it, but I don't think I'm going to be burning it constantly. It says, pop, clink, sparkle with an effervescent blend of champagne, juicy nectarine, and black currant. I know it says nectarine, but I'm smelling peach, which, well, the nectarine is basically a peach, I guess, right? I mean, the nectarine has no fur, and the peach is furry. But, yeah, I don't know. That was kind of stupid for me to say, since a nectarine and a peach are basically the same thing. But anyway, so yeah, I get this peachy feeling from it. Yeah, it's definitely got that effervescence. I don't know how they make things smell like they have bubbles. Like, make it smell like it's ginger ale, bubbly ginger ale type of thing. This one smells like, you know, almost like just a very sugary champagne. Like the inexpensive champagne that's like, not actually champagne, it's like effervescent, you know, wine. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it smells like. So really sweet, with that wine, champagne smell, that peachiness underneath, not too much peachiness. Black currant. Yeah. Never thought about it. Yeah, so obviously yellow wax, 3 wick. Love. My daughter is in love with that, my little one, so she's waiting for me to burn that one. Hot fudge sundae. I just grabbed one of these when they were having their candle sale before the actual, like, SAS. It's really, really cute. The words hot fudge sundae kind of pop out and they're like shiny. I don't know if you can see that. And it's a really cute label, actually, because it looks like it's real ice cream, like a picture of real ice cream and whipped cream, and then the rest is like a cartoon. It's like really cute. And it smells straight up like hot fudge, period. Hot fudge. I mean, I think there's some vanilla in there, but it's basically like if you just opened a jar of hot fudge and smelled it. That's what it smells like to me. Gooey fudge, vanilla bean ice cream, whipped cream. Pretty straightforward. I only bought one because I had, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hot cocoa and cream candles, which are really hard to find right now because it's out of season. The hot cocoa and cream is starting to smell really artificial to me now, and I'm bummed, so I may be exchanging them for another scent. Made with nutmeg and sandalwood essential oils with notes of milk chocolate and steamed milk. I'm bummed out because when I first bought them, they were so amazing, and after a while I was like smelling other candles, like the, so I have like 4 or 5 of these. I was smelling the Yankee candle, which I'll be getting to soon, the chocolate layer cake, and I was like, oh, this actually smells like chocolate cake. Like, it actually smells like chocolate cake. So after smelling that, because I hadn't smelled it in a long time, I hadn't been in that store in so long, I was like, this isn't quite it. So, I don't know. I'm going to try burning it again, see how I feel about it. But, yeah, I have like 4 of those. This I just brought out because it happens to be in my collection, the Vanilla Bean Noel, which is, of course, Christmas time, because I have that one, and then I have the plain vanilla bean, which, I don't know where the heck I put it, I'm sorry. But I have the plain vanilla bean as well. And the vanilla bean smells a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, this one's a little bit sugarier, I think. But anyway, it says, a forever holiday favorite, creamy blend of vanilla bean, rich cocoa, sweet cream, and a touch of caramel and brown sugar. So I didn't realize, I think the cocoa is what makes it different, yeah. So this is really, really nice as well. And I had a couple of these, not a lot. The star of the show, which I forgot to bring over, is the Marshmallow Fireside, which this label obviously is an old label, but I bought a bunch more during the sale. I am in love with this. In fact, what are the other ones? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. So I'm in love with Marshmallow Fireside. I have 9 of these. This is the one that I have the most of in my collection. It's just amazing. It's it's got this smoky, fiery smell, and then it's got like the sweetness in there of the marshmallow. It's described as a sweet toasty end to a cold day. Toasted marshmallow and sumptuous vanilla cream blend into the comforting aroma of rich smoldering wood. So this is really big on smoldering wood. Like this reminds me when you put the fire out when you're camping. That's mostly what I get from this candle. I don't get a lot of marshmallow. There is marshmallow, it is sweet, but it's way more smoldering wood, way more you put out the fire than the Yankee candle version, which is Campfire Treat. I just got 2 of these on eBay. They are a 2019 pour, so I know they're not old candles. This one, it actually on cold sniff doesn't smell like anything good. It like doesn't really smell like anything. I barely get any smell. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe they were kept like really cold for a long time. I don't know. But this one is way more like jet puffed marshmallow with a hint of the burning wood, whereas the Marshmallow Fireside is almost all burning wood. And there are lots of different labels. Let me grab another one. Hold on just a second. Like, for example, here's one of the other labels that I got for Marshmallow Fireside when I ordered them online. I was like, I'll take whatever you've got. But I think it's just delicious. And the new formulation of the Marshmallow Fireside is just not as good. It's just not. The new formulation of Marshmallow Fireside that's about to come out, they let me, you know, smell the new candles that they had at the store. It smells a lot more like this one, like the Campfire Treat. It's a lot less fire. Still more fire than this. You know, still more wood than that. But the new ones, these are, you know, the ones from last year that I just got at the sale. These have way more of that wood note. Anyway, okay, moving on. From the sale, I got 2 white mint lattes. And I just got these because my kids love, and so do I, mint chocolate chip ice cream. And that's exactly what it smells like to me. I don't know if it's going to be that strong a burn. It's not a punch you in the face smell like key lime pie. But it's definitely very, to me, authentic. Fresh peppermint, white chocolate, and whipped milk. I'm telling you, it's mint chocolate chip ice cream. So I got 2 of those. Bummed out. That's all I could find, by the way. They only had 2 in 2 different stores. One here, one there. I've been to all 3 stores in my area like 10 times. So, cinnamon sugar donut. It smells exactly like you went to the farm, you know, and got these cinnamon donuts. Apple cinnamon donuts is what I should say. Apple cinnamon donuts. I went back and forth about these when they first came out because I was just like, I like that it smells like the apple cinnamon donuts, but do I really want my house to smell like leftover donuts? So I never bought them, and then when I finally wanted it, I mean, it's got the lavender, of course, the 3 wicks. Not the best wicks I've ever found. They're off-center for sure, but it's all they had. So I grabbed the last one they had. I love, it's like I don't even want to burn it because I love the lavender, and I love lavender color, and I love the label. It's so cute. So I think what I'll do once I finish burning it is I will clean it out and use it to like store things in, you know, hair clips or anything, just so that I can keep it in my house because it's really cute. And it's the notes are, let me get to that, old-fashioned donut, definitely, crushed nutmeg, a lot of that, white cinnamon, definitely, and sugar. It doesn't say sugar, but that's what I smell. So yeah, it's a lot of nutmeg and cinnamon. And you definitely get that bakery note of like the old-fashioned donut. It's really, really, really nice. They didn't have any more, so I grabbed one, but this cinnamon, see if it focuses, this cinnamon spiced vanilla, to me, smells exactly the same. It's not as pretty, but it smells exactly the same. Cinnamon spiced vanilla, fresh ground cinnamon, sugar crystals, Tahitian vanilla bean. Basically the same thing. Smells exactly the same. It's just not pretty. I mean, it's gray. Whatever. So that's pretty, oh wait, frosted cranberry, okay. I may have a couple of candles upstairs that I don't remember, but I don't want to run upstairs right now. So, frosted cranberry, I just got these on eBay because I couldn't find them in store. All they had in store was this little one, you know the tester candles that they're not supposed to sell, but then at the end they have a couple extra, so I grabbed a couple last year and I grabbed a couple this year. So frosted cranberry, it's nice. It's I don't know why they, I don't know. This sorry, I'm like all over the place. Cedarwood, orange essential oils, notes of iced cranberry. Yeah, definitely cedarwood, definitely cranberry. I guess orange, but I don't know. I'm smelling a lot of greenery in it, like poinsettia. I feel like I'm smelling a poinsettia. So, like poinsettia leaves. I don't know how to explain it, but we'll see. I haven't burnt it yet, but I bought 2 of these on eBay because I like the small ones so much. And one of the small ones I bought, but this is last year, was pink lemonade punch. This is really tasty. I really like it. It just says lemons and raspberries. I really like it. I wish they would come out with more. So that's pretty much all I have for Bath and Body Works. I mean, there might be a few stragglers that I don't remember, but that's basically my big thing. So let me move on to Yankee Candle. So one of some of these I had already, and a lot of these I bought at the sale. So oh no, where's my cranberry? Oh, haha, sorry. I'm gonna grab the bag of the stuff I just bought. I forgot to add that. Sorry. Okay, we got some work to do. Here we go. So, try not to break my candle. All right. So, this is something I already had and I picked up more of. The vanilla lime. Now, as we have discussed, these are very high maintenance candles, in my opinion. You need to have an Aluma-lid or a shade, something to kind of help concentrate the heat. You've got to burn it for like 5 hours, especially the first couple of times. You better do it or else you're going to get severe tunneling down the middle. Any candle is like that. You have to wait till it fully pools out. The whole top has to be 100% liquid before you blow it out, or else the next time you light it, it's going to, you know, it's either going to drown the wick because you've got all this extra candle on the side, or it's just going to keep tunneling because you're not going to have it going long enough. So once it tunnels like that, just take it back. Oh, so I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm going to talk about returns and exchanges. I think returns and exchanges is an important topic. I really hope you guys can hear me because I don't want to have to do this video all over again. So yeah, this one is called Vanilla Lime. It doesn't really, these don't give you notes. They do online, but not on it. Anyway, so it's very bright, very in-your-face lime, very cool smelling, very icy smelling to me, because it's just such a sharp lime note, which is really pleasant with the vanilla softening it up a little. So I really love it. All these candles are going to be the same. You're going to have to burn it for like 5 hours plus. Keep it away from a draft. I do a 1/4 inch wick. They say to do 1/8. I think that's too small because God forbid you end up drowning your wick. Then what are you going to do? You're going to have to scoop out wax to try to, you know, light the candle again. So yeah, I do like a 1/4 inch. I don't let them cut my wicks for me. You may want to let them cut the wicks for you. I use a pair of scissors and I just cut it to a 1/4 inch. When you go buy candles, if you don't want them to cut it for you, because some people cut them a little too short. Most of them don't, but some do. Speak up before you start your transaction, because some people will just be like, click, 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 and I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of like, now that I'm really into candles now, I'm like, it's kind of a personal decision, not an important one, like whether you want to have children or not, but it's a kind of a personal decision whether you want to have a 1/4 wick, an 1/8 wick, a 1/2 inch wick, whatever you're going to do. Obviously at a 1/2 inch, you're going to end up with soot. What causes the soot is having, because these are not, I forget if they're like cotton wicks, 100% cotton wicks, I'm pretty sure that they're cotton wicks, 100% cotton wicks, but you know, if they're lead wicks, which I don't think anybody does that anymore except those really cheap brands that like you shouldn't be buying from anyway, like dollar store. Lead wicks are obviously poisonous, and they're gonna burn like crap. I mean, they're gonna burn black. So the sooting that comes from this is from having the wick too long, and like you're re-burning an already burnt wick, and so you're gonna get all this soot, you know, in here, and you don't want to breathe that in either. So anyway, so that's a vanilla lime. I have 3 of those, and then I have a bunch of the tarts. I still do the old school tarts. I'm going to show you a couple more candles, then I want to talk to you about returns and exchanges for these 2 companies. Here's another one that I absolutely love. I bought this when it was like buy 1 get 2 free, or buy 2 get 1 free. I can't remember, but one of those sale, I think it was end of May before the sale. And this is called A Calm and Quiet Place. Super delicious, slightly cologne-y, like cologne, well, not aftershave, cologne. It's nice and gray, pretty, 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 very calming looking, very chill. The smell is just very calming, very chill, like, and I'm sorry I don't have a computer with me, or I haven't written down all the notes for everything. There's too many candles, but it's just this very chill, calm scent, but on the cologne side, so you have to decide whether you're into that or not, you know. So I love, love, love that. I have 3 of those, and I have a bunch of the tarts. I still have the old school tart burner with the tea lights. It's kind of a pain in the butt. However, I can put it wherever I want. I don't have to worry about having to plug it in and somebody tripping over the cord and just wax everywhere. And I've got kids and a puppy, so fire. My kids are 8 and 10, so the fire aspect of it. My puppy's too small to be jumping up where the candles are, so that's okay. And my kids at 8 and 10, they know you go nowhere near it, and that's that. And I never leave the house, you know, with it burning, and I never leave them alone, like, unless I'm just upstairs or something. Returns and exchanges. Let me talk real quick about this. I'm going to show you one more candle, then I'm going to talk about the returns and exchanges real quick, because this is something you may or may not know, or you may be too shy to even ask about. I'm not shy. I'm spending my money, so I want to know, right? So I'll be honest with you. The apple cider, the reason I bought it is because I couldn't find warm apple crisp anywhere, which was my favorite scent, like, ever, besides Christmas cookie. I still have this one, the Black Band. This is the old school one. It's so tasty. And this apple cider has more cinnamon. It's stronger than this. This is a much lighter scent, but it is so delicious and so apple crisp and so, like, back in the day. Love it, love it, love it. I couldn't find any. Of course, now they're selling it on sale after I bought 6 of these and like 20 of the tarts. But anyway, the reason I bought this is because it reminded me slightly, even though it was a lot more cinnamony, it reminded me slightly of the warm apple crisp. The warm apple crisp is a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother scent, much sweeter, smoother scent. But when I burn this, it's almost like warm apple crisp to the 10th power. On cold sniff, it's really strong, it's really cinnamony, it's really in your face. But when I burn it, it reminds me of the warm apple crisp. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm off here, but it just gives me the same feeling. On Cold Sniff, I'll be honest with you, I bought one because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna try it, and I loved it so much I ended up with 6. So yeah, it's very delicious. It's very warm. It reminds me of warm apple pie. It's just got that quality, that sweetness, that bakery note, that, you know, and it's got some cinnamon. So because it's so crazy strong when you sniff it on Cold Sniff, when it burns, because these candles are not that strong, don't have a good throw a lot of times, being that super crazy strong in the jar tells you it's going to be a perfect throw. For me it is. It's probably like 7, 8, probably an 8. I give it an 8 throw. I mean, a 10 throw, if you want a 10 throw, that's the chocolate layer cake. That's a 10 throw. That like punches you in the face, and then it punches you in the face when you burn it. This one's a really nice oily one. It's got lots and lots of fragrance oils in it. I don't know why they don't just make them all like this. Hello? But this punches you right in the face. So I've been mixing it with like candy cane lane tarts and stuff like that to kind of soften it a little bit. Anyway, returns and exchanges, real quick, let me say this. Both of these companies, you can return or exchange for another product, meaning jar, for example, or product for product with Bath & Body Works, say same size or style of candle or product. So if you're buying, you know, a large candle, you'll get a large candle, whatever. They can also give you a store credit or a gift card to put towards your purchase, but a lot of times you're going to end up getting the sale price or the lowest price. With the jar for jar, I bought, for example, during the sale, what did I buy during the sale? Like, for example, during the sale, I got this one, which I'll get into in just a moment, the Coconut Beach. I got this for like, it was like $15, whatever. It was almost $15. And then it was 10% off, so it was like $13.75 or something like that. Whatever, almost 14. It was less than $14. So if I went to get a store credit for this to shop for other items, I'm going to get that 13 bucks or whatever. And if it ever went down to 9, because at one point they had $10 candles and then there was 10% off, whatever, so they were like $9. If it ever went down to 9, you'll probably get the 9. It's smarter to just say, I want to exchange a jar for jar, because you're getting, this is originally a $30 candle, and they'll give you a $30 candle. You don't have to, and feel free to call the 800 number, 877 number, whatever their online number is. Feel free to call them and double check with this so that you know before you go in the store. You do not have to exchange a clearance candle or a sale candle or an old candle. Like, let's say you have an old candle, you burned it, it never smelled right, you forgot all about it, it was from like 2 years ago, and you go in, you can just exchange jar for jar, period. That's how they work. And I know, please don't give me any flack on this, please, if you don't agree, don't do it. But if I buy 5, they have all these sales, okay? So I'll buy, like I said, I have 3 of this, 4 of that, 5 of that, 9 of the Marshmallow Fireside. If I buy that many, because you're like, buy 3, get 3, because they had a buy 3, get 3 at one point, or buy 2, get 2, or buy 1, get 2, or whatever. They have all these crazy sales. They know you're going to stock up. They know you're going to buy in bulk. If they don't last, then why are you selling it in bulk? Like, don't sell me stuff that's going to go bad. So if I buy 6 of the same candle, because it's buy 3, get 3, and by the time I get to the 5th and 6th candle, they no longer smell right, they turned, which usually doesn't happen with Yankee, but it can happen with Bath & Body Works, like hand creams and body washes or whatever. If that 5th and 6th are going to be useless and I'm going to have to throw them away, or I'm going to burn them and I'm just like, oh, they don't smell right, like, that's like throwing money in the trash. So just know that it doesn't matter if it was a sale candle or not. Jar for jar. So this I bought for 13. This one I got for 9. Okay, the chocolate layer cake. If I went in there and I wanted to get one that just came out, I could be like, I've decided against this. I want to do a jar for jar exchange, please. You can exchange it for anything in the store. Just know that that's the rule. You may think that's, you know, crappy of me to do that. You may think if you bought it last year or 2 years ago, you shouldn't be bringing it back to the store. Well, that's their return policy, and I'm not going to throw my money in the trash, so I'm going to take advantage of it. So that's my rant. It's the same thing for Bath and Body Works. No questions asked. They're even better. They're even better about returns and exchanges. They're really, really good about it. So that's why I don't have a problem with these hauls. I don't have a problem with buying 5 of every candle or 6 of every candle or 9 of the marshmallow fireside, because I know that if it goes bad, or if I go, you know what, I'm over the fireside, I really love the blah, whatever the other candle is, they'll let me just exchange the marshmallow fireside for the other candle, and I don't owe them anything. It's great. It's great. So, anyway, let's get into Coconut Beach. Coconut Beach, very beachy, very coconutty. It does have a floral undertone. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the notes because it doesn't tell you the fragrance notes here, but as you can see, there's a flower in the jar and coconut. It definitely reminds me of the beach and coconut with a slight flowery undertone. It's very nice. It's very, very light. I have a feeling it's going to have about I'm just guessing, I have a feeling it's going to have like a 5 throw. I'm going to have to do it like in a bedroom or something, but if you have a candle that doesn't have much of a throw, putting it in a smaller room, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, versus in your living room, dining room, problem solved. Also, you can burn a tart or use a scent cup or something else at the same time, like in another part of the room or another part of the house, so it'll help, you know, so don't freak out. Another one that I grabbed 3 of, honestly, I want more of these. This is the strawberry lemon ice. I want more of these, and I literally would buy like 8 of these, but it has no throw. I haven't burned this one. I've only burnt the large jars, and then I returned all the large jars because they had 0 throw. I mean 0. Like, I had to be over it going like this to smell it. But it's so amazing. I just had to try again. So I bought these. I haven't burnt these yet because, like I said, I have a lot of candles to go through, so I haven't gotten to it. But I bought the a truckload of the tarts. It's probably like, what, 25 tarts in here or something. I bought lots and lots of the tarts because the tarts have a good throw. So sometimes when a candle doesn't have a great throw, the tart does. So if you decide, you can do both of them together, but you could also return your candles and use that credit for a bunch of tarts. Because the tarts really do have a better throw in a lot of cases, because from what I understand, they have so much oil packed into that little thing, and then you're heating the entire thing and like just like cooking it, right? So that's what happens. These I've been using since, oh my God, for like 20 years. I swear I'm so old. Love Vineyard. I think it used to be called something else. It used to be called, I can't remember now. It had a different name. But this Vineyard, it reminds me of like, doesn't have a throw though. It literally has like a 6 throw, which is just so sad. So you need to use it in the kitchen, a bathroom, a bedroom, at least in my opinion. Or, like I said, double it up with other things like, you know, the tarts or whatever. It's just a very juicy grape candy. You know what I mean? Like a wine / juicy grape candy. It just reminds me of back in the day when I first found out about Yankee and like got into it. So it's a beautiful purple. It's just really, really nice. There is some oil at the top there and lots of oil around the side. So I got this in the 2 wicks also. So yeah, I can't wait to burn it again. Christmas cookie, y'all. Christmas cookie. Love, 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 love. This I bought on sale before the actual semi-annual. This is another one that just takes me back to when I first found out about Yankee candles and first was obsessed with them. And they were just so expensive, and I only had like 3, you know, because they were $30, and like I would never watch out for the sales and stuff. And at that point, I wasn't really on the internet much, 20 years ago. So it's not like you were getting emails all the time and stuff. And every time you wanted to get an email, you'd have to go through AOL, and mom's like, I need the phone. So it was harder to find out about the sales if you weren't constantly in the store. So now I have 4 of these because whenever the sales come, I know. So I think this was like buy 2, get 2 or something. There's so much vanilla, sugar, frosting, sweetness. It's awesome. Love it. Love it. Have 4 of them. Love it. I happened to find one chocolate peppermint during the sale, and I think I got it for like $12 or something, 11. I don't know. It was a strange amount, like, but oh my gosh, this peppermint is like smack, like it really punches you right in the face, but I love it. I love it. It's got a little, it's mostly peppermint with a tiny bit of chocolate, and because I want to recreate this, that's why I have 3 of these. I think I said that already. I have 3 of these, and I just ordered some candy cane lane. So I'm going to burn them together because I've burnt the tarts together, and it was a nice mix. But you have to do, like, the tarts, you have to do, like a third or a quarter of a tart from the chocolate and do, like, 2/3 or 3/4 of the candy cane lane because it's so overpowering, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting for 2 candy cane lane candles. We'll see how that mixes together. So anyway, I just got one of these. Last time I got a peppermint candle from them back in the day, it burnt like petroleum. It smelled like petroleum. It was a weird smell. So I'm taking a chance that that won't happen with this one. I really like this. So their new collection, there was this advertisement for their candles saying buy 3 get 3, and there was at one point you could buy 1 get 1, buy 2 get 2, buy 3 get 3, like up to 3 you could buy 3 get 3. And the only candles I was really psyched about were these velvet woods ones at that time, and there was an advertisement on Facebook or Instagram that had pictures of velvet woods, like actually velvet woods. Because you know how your phone, like, keeps cookies in your phone, so if you're looking at stuff online, it'll pop up on, like, Facebook as advertisements? So I guess that's why this popped up, and then it said up to buy 3, get 3. So I tried to order them, and they were like, no, they're not buy 3, get 3 in the elevation. And I was like, I took a screenshot, and I sent it to them, because they gave me their email. And they were like, oh yeah, that's a mistake. And I was like, I worked in retail for years and years and years. And again, this is another thing that may make people be like, oh, don't be cheap, you're taking advantage. They advertised to me that I could buy 3, get 3. I called them to buy 3, get 3, and then they were like, you can't have it. And I was like, that's not how it works. I worked in retail, and if we marked something wrong, or if you put like 5 of these underneath the $9.99 sale sign, that's how much you have to sell them for. That's bait and switch. That's, you know, false advertisement. You can't do that. So they ended up going, all right, we're going to give you a one-time coupon, buy 3, get 3 for these. I'm like, awesome. So I ended up with 6 of them, and then I bought 1 more. So now I have one more coming. I don't know why. I just love it so much. Velvet Woods is slightly manly cologne-y, slightly. It's very woodsy. It's very, it reminds me of leaves, autumn, fall, cologne, just walking through the woods when you're camping. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of, but there's a sweetness to it too. I wish I had the fragrance notes. I'm really sorry. It's a 2-wick. You have to burn this one like 5 hours too, in order to get a full pool. I was having a problem with one that no matter, I did it for 6 hours the first couple of times, and it still didn't pool correctly. The corners, this should be a 3-wick. It just should be. Why wouldn't you make this a 3-wick? It's so big that it should be a 3-wick so you can get that even burn all the way down. But anyway, if you leave it for 5 or 6 hours, it will fully cool, unless you have some bum wicks or a bum candle where the soy wax mix, because this is a mix of soy and wax, they told me. The soy wax mix isn't perfect, or the wicks aren't great, or the position of the wicks, or whatever it might be. So they told me to just exchange that one that had the corners still, like, the corners were like half an inch thick. And I was like, what the heck? I keep burning it for like 5, 6 hours. So I exchanged it, and it's been, the one upstairs has been burning perfectly. I guess I should have brought that down to show you the burn. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little bit cologne, spice, the woods, dry leaves, fall, autumn, just deliciousness. I don't know, it's sweet in a weird way. I don't know, I love it. I love it. It's spicy. It's awesome. So 7 of those. Wood wicks. Let's talk about wood wicks. So this is my favorite type of candle now. Wood wicks. Problem is, I don't like a lot of the wood wick scents, and I don't like a lot of the elevation scents. And by the way, before I get into that, they call this elevation because this is supposed to elevate your candle, and I guess it's supposed to be, I don't know. I heard someone say that it's magnetic. I don't think it's magnetic. Someone said it was magnetic. I don't think it's magnetic. As far as I'm concerned, it's not sturdy enough. It's got these little rubber things here to make it stay still. To me, it's not sturdy enough. If this thing falls over and catches my house on fire, do you know, God forbid. Do you know what I mean? So no. I'm not using that. That's cute and all, but I'm not using it as an elevation. You go right ahead, just be careful. So the wood wicks obviously have wood wicks. And the reason these are on sale is because they were the frosted glass. They were like a special edition or whatever. Oh my God, I got these for like 13 something. These never go on sale. So 13 something for one of these wood wicks that are usually like, I don't know, 26. I think I got them for 13. And a couple of these I ended up getting for like $8, $7.95 or $7.85 or something crazy like that, because they went on like clearance online. By the way, when you go to the store, always look online, because if there is a sale price, a clearance price, or a special price online, they will price match with online. They will do that. And if they don't have them in store, and they're supposed to have them in store, like if they're like, oh, we're out of them right now, or, you know, we're waiting for a shipment or whatever, you can ask them to order for you online and send it to your house, free shipping. So if there's ever stuff you want to buy online and you're like, I am not paying shipping for 2 candles. Like if you're buying 10 candles, paying shipping like $6, $8, $10, you might be like, who cares? For me, I'd rather spend that on tarts or something else. So I go into the store and I'm like, I need to order these candles online. Normally they'll order anything online and send it to you for free. Sometimes people are sticklers and they go, well, we don't usually get that candle in, so I can't send you that for free, but most of them will. So that's a little trick to save a couple bucks. I mean, I don't know, $6 to $10 is not a couple, right? So this one is called, I love the color. It's like this taupe, creamy taupe color. This one is called vanilla sea salt, and that's exactly what it is. It's vanilla, it's sea salt, it's the beach, it's delicious. And the way these burn are so amazing. I'll have to take a video and just like put it on my YouTube channel. But yeah, the smell is amazing, the throw is amazing. Oh my gosh, woodwick candles. The throw is amazing. You can smell it. You can smell it on the second floor going to third floor. Like, at least on the second floor, it smells like you're burning it on the second floor, even though you're burning it on the first floor. Like, it's that strong. It pools super fast in like an hour. It burns super clean all the way down. These must be all soy. I'm guessing that these are all soy because the way they burn is just so smooth and so fast. Being that they burn so fast, you're getting less burn time on these candles. Like, but the smell is just incredible. The throw is incredible, and it's really, really, it's a really like perfect, you know, pool and quick. So I can burn this for an hour or two and then put it out and leave the house, and there's not, you know, not going to be any tunneling. Plus there's a giant wick, so that helps cool it faster, obviously. Another one I got with wood wick, these come with the wood tops, which is really, really nice. I mean, I think these candles would be a lot cheaper if they didn't spend so much on the cover. But yeah, this is another wood wick ellipse, they call it. Creates a long, beautiful flame. Fills your room with fragrance. It really fills your whole house. The comforting crackle of a fireplace. Seriously, I have got to make a little video just of the crackling if you do not have these candles. It literally crackles like a little fireplace, and it smells so good. This, oh, I'm sorry, this one's called Oud Wood. O-U-D W-O-O-D. Oud Wood, or Oud Wood. Hopefully you can see that. But anyway, this one smells like burning wood and incense. It's really, really, really pleasant. So I got 5 of these of the vanilla sea salt. I got 4 of these of the oud wood because it's so strong that I've got to be in the mood for it. I mean, it's delicious, but it's so strong and so intoxicating. It's like, bam. Here's another super delicious one. It reminds me a lot of, it's much milder than Pink Sands, but it reminds me so much of the Coconut Beach. It's like stronger and sweeter than the Coconut Beach and much milder than the Pink Sands. So, love it. Love that wick. It's so beautiful. Burns so evenly. It smells delicious. It's very Coastal Sunset, this one's called. It's very beachy, sweet, soft. Definitely has a little bit of a floral note, but light enough that it's not going to bother me. I'm just going to grab some water because I have a dry throat. A few more candles to go. Quite a few. This is a long video. Campfire treat, we've already discussed. Very, very, very marshmallowy with a smidge of that fire scent. Warm Luxe Cashmere. Oh, Lord. Warm Luxe Cashmere. Oh, it's like heaven. I don't know. It's so good. It's slightly... So here's a label. It's like when you have warm, fluffy blankets that were just washed. It doesn't smell like downy or bounce sheets. It's not like that. It's not like a detergent or a fabric softener smell like some of those other ones. No. But it's got a slight a slight laundry note, but just a clean, fresh, warm laundry that just came out of the dryer kind of note. Not that you should put your cashmere in the dryer. But anyway, I love this blue color. I mean, it's such a gorgeous color. The marbling there is very nice. The wicks, I've been finding that like 95% of the wicks are fully centered, which is really wonderful. Love it. I ended up with, oh, so I didn't tell you, the Coastal Sunset, I ended up with 5 of those as well. This one, I have 4 of these because they burn so slowly. They take forever to burn. And I think this is a slightly newer scent. Well, it's new to me. Most of these candles I'm showing you are a 2019 pour, so they're gonna, you know, they're gonna last me because I'm starting with brand new merchandise here. Okay, here's another one, Fresh Mint. I got 4 of these. I may give one to my mom, but I don't know if she really wants to deal with it. I may have to take it when I go down the Cape, at my parents' place down the Cape, and like light it while I'm down there for her and take care of it, because she's not going to remember, you know, that it has to be 5 or 6 hours. She's going to get annoyed and just put it out because she doesn't want an open flame, or she's getting sick of the smell or whatever, and it's just going to tunnel down to the bottom because my mom is like, I'm not going to babysit a candle. So, oh, it's so nice. So, but this is something she would really enjoy because it reminds me of like mint and basil. I don't know. That's what it reminds me of. It's got to have basil in it, I'm telling you. But to me, it's like a minty basil-y, like you just got these out of the garden to put in your salad, like that. I mean, that must be basil on the lid. I swear to God, I've said so many silly things in this video. Forgive me. An hour of talking straight. You're gonna say some stupid things. But anyway, so yeah, it's very well marbled. I got 2 of them at the store for $9. I lucked out because they had the $10 candle sale and then 10% off. And then, oh, it's so fresh and delicious. It's very clean, fresh, garden mint, basil scent. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I got it for like $9, but then I wanted a couple more, and I went online and eBay had them. They were like $15 a piece. And I was like, you know what? I like them. I'm going to grab them. Be Thankful, returning classic. Yes. I got 4 of these because, again, they burn so slow. And they're so large. The Bath and Body Works one, the reason I get 5, 6, or 7 when I'm in love with a scent is because, like, and I have 9, as I said, of the marshmallow fireside or whatever. They burn a lot quicker, and they're smaller. These are 22 ounces, and these are like 14.5 or something, like 14 ounces. So they're going to burn a lot faster anyway, and you're getting less product per, you know, jar. So yeah, love, love, love this Be Thankful. It's spices and pumpkin, but it's not a strong pumpkin. It's got a little pumpkin, a little spice, a little, I don't know, pie, a little like bakery, cooking. I don't, it's so delicious. It smells like Thanksgiving. It smells like Thanksgiving at, you know, dinner time. It's I don't know. Again, I don't have the notes for these, unfortunately, the fragrance notes with me, but this just reminds me of sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, just the cooking and baking at Thanksgiving. It's so tremendously delicious. I had to get 4, so I did. Now, I picked up a bunch. I'm not going to get too into these because there's just too much stuff. I got a bunch of the tea lights. I never bought tea lights before, and I just thought, you know, who's going to smell a tea light, right? But because I got this gorgeous piece that you put tea lights in, I was like, well, I'm sure as hell going to try it, because I had a lot of unscented tea lights from my tart warmers, but I was like, you know what? Let me try it. And so I got the apple cider one, I got the coconut beach one. I just got a bunch of different scents. I have more coming, because when I burnt 3 at a time, I could smell it. My kitchen smelled really good, and then my living room, dining room, you could barely, like when you were walking into the kitchen, you would smell it before you got in the kitchen. So I was like, that's good enough for me. So because you're burning 3 at a time, I guess. And now I'm waiting for one more of these really cool tea light shade thingies. The one with the leaves that's like almost like a brownish, like coppery color. So yeah, I got those, and then I got a truckload of these car jars, because, you know, I got strawberry lemon ice, I got Christmas cookie, I got coconut beach, a couple of those, a couple of the warm cashmere, warm luxe cashmere. So I got a truckload of these because, you know, they only last, like, if you're lucky, they'll last a week. But they smell really nice. These, I got a bunch of different scents I'm not even going to get into because this video is getting so long. They don't smell like anything. Nothing. I guess they're just scent neutralizers, like, so that your car doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't, like, add a nice scent to your car. I mean, you literally have to put your nose on it, like, you know what I mean? So, anyhow. All right. And so, oh, This is the infamous blueberry candle. The lady was like, you know, I looked at it before he grabbed it, that lady. And then, oh my God, look how many coupons I've gotten from going to the store so many times. There's more upstairs. Like, I'm never gonna use all these. These are so crazy. This is crazy. So yeah, these I haven't even unwrapped. So if these are ones I already showed you, I won't bother, but let me see. Yeah, that's another warm luxe cashmere, so now I have 4. I got cranberry chutney. I'm very excited about because hold on. Oak and amber incense. Oh my God, it is so camping, leaves, fire. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. I cannot wait to burn those. And so I got 2 of those because I haven't tested it out yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be in love with it, but I'm in love with it when on the cold sniff, right? Silver birch. Got 2 of these as well. If these end up being as awesome as I think, this is very Christmas, the silver birch. This one reminds me of the woods. It reminds me of Christmas trees. It reminds me, but it's not like cinnamon and, you know, cedar and balsam and whatever, pine. I don't know what else is in it, but it is a very, very nice candle. So I got 2 of those. And then, like I said, I got oops, no, that's not it. Hold on. 2 of these. Actually, I got 3. 3 of the cranberry chutney. This, it's a very bright cranberry, light, cool. It doesn't smell like bakery to me. It doesn't smell like hot bakery item, warm, like, you know, like the warm apple crisp. It doesn't smell like that to me. It just smells like cool, fresh cranberries. I don't know. It's really, really tasty. So I haven't burnt it yet, but I loved it so much on cold sniff. I got 3. And real quick, because this video is getting hella long, I'm just going to show you these Pink Sands tarts. I only got a couple of the warm luxe cashmere. I got a couple of these melt cups in the warm luxe cashmere as well as the Pink Sands. And what I'm going to do, because I don't have that warmer, is cut them in 4. Just as an experiment. Cut them in 4 and see if they're as strong as the regular tarts. I don't know if they will be. If they are as strong, I will be buying these instead, because for like $5 or $6, you're getting 4. You know what I mean? So it's like a little over $1 each versus like $2 each. So I just wanted to see if it was like, if it made sense that you were getting a little more product for your money. I got a truckload, not a truckload, but I got a bunch of Jack Frost from the sale. I got Candy Cane Lane. Sorry. Candy Cane Lane, which looks like this. Hold on. So I got a bunch of those, like I said, to mix in with the chocolates. And I have some Black Sand Beach, which that's straight up cologne. I don't know what else to say about that, but I like the cologne. So I figured my husband would like that. It was more of a manly scent. Frosty gingerbread. Cinnamon. It reminds me of the Be Thankful, but with cinnamon, because the Be Thankful doesn't seem to have any cinnamon. This has a lot of cinnamon, a very bright, in-your-face cinnamon, but also the bakery note, so I really like that. I got some chocolate ones, the chocolate cake ones. I have pretty much most of the candles that I have tarts in, but then I got the Tahitian Nights, which I wasn't thrilled with it when I smelled the candle, but the tarts I don't know, the tarts spoke to me. So I got some of those. And there's another white one that I got. Oh, yeah. That I might get the candle for if I can find it somewhere. This one is Autumn Pearl. So that's really, really cute. I mean, really cute. Really, really delicious smelling. It's another cologne-y smell. I think because I'm so into the bakery smells and the sugary food smells that I just felt like I needed to grab some other smells just to break it up so I don't end up getting sick of the same smells all the time. So I ended up with some cologne ones, and I figured, I call it cologne ones, because I figured that would make my husband happy to not constantly be smelling food. So anyway, oh, no, I also have Deep Sea. This is a different type of Yankee candle that they came out with. It says Yankee Candle Deep Sea, and I don't know what collection this is from, but it smells really good. I also got one that was in this like tin, and it was like a weird shape, and I forgot to bring that one down. It smelled so good, and they only had one left, and I think it was called Naomi, and it had a strange name, but Naomi was, oh, I know. It's called Number 2, and I'm like, they didn't really think that through. Number 2 candle. But it smells really beautiful, and it smells like a very high-end, like, Saks, Nordstrom, like you'd go to some fancy place and get these candles, you know. Really, really nice smell, but I forgot to bring that down. This I ordered online. Apparently, this is sold in Europe only, so I got it on Amazon. I thought it was getting a medium size because it cost me $21, and then this showed up, and I freaked out, but really love it. Tip about Amazon, anything you buy on Amazon, they're going to guarantee it. It doesn't matter who you buy it from. If you tell them you're not satisfied and you're upset about your service and you're upset about what you received, they're going to hook you up with a discount off your next thing or a refund or what. They're awesome. But anyway, so I got Christmas cookie. I usually don't waste my money on little tiny candles because I'm like, you're not going to smell it. But you know what? In a bedroom or a bathroom, it works. And I'm going to buy some more as soon as there's any kind of sale for those, or if I find them on eBay, because I just thought about it. I was like, hotel rooms. Hello, make hotel rooms seem more like home and, you know, make them smell better. So, anyway, there's a lot more probably in this house with candles and fragrance that I could show you, but that's pretty much my whole collection. I just had to share it because I've been watching a lot of these videos and I thought it was fun. I apologize, I don't have the fragrance notes on these Yankee candles, but I did my best to explain what everything smelled like. If you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully I'll get better at this the next time I do it. Have a great day.